they try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize
They
you.
can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You
Not
see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
Exactly.
It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone and let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah. I'm Christian too.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
That's more important thing in life.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the Grid Culture. What have I told you over and over again about this man? You got to watch him. And as far as following celebrities and just following human beings, man, focus on the message, break down the message that a person's got. But all of this, you know, thinking somebody's going to be a savior and stuff like that, like, man, human beings are flawed. Focus on the message. Because once again, Kanye is going off the deep end again. Now, don't get me wrong. Kanye has every right. What he's doing is not criminal. He has his right to whatever opinion that he wants to say. He can say whatever he wants to say, right? He can believe whatever he wants to believe. Referring to the viral video of him calling out Minister Farrakhan, which is crazy, because Minister Farrakhan went out of his way to defend you, but I don't know exactly what it is he had a problem with, so that'll have to be highlighted. I have to see exactly what it is that he felt disrespected by. But then also talking about, you know, he can't be controlled and all of this, but then proceeds to call out, you know, of course, Shaq, Charles Barkley, a lot of the people who've been critical of him. Does just get Jay-Z and Beyonce. I'm wondering what that's about. I'm pretty sure they're controlled, but I thought you were trying to be their friends. I thought you and Jay had already worked toward trying to mend that fence, especially, you know, after he wasn't fucking with you before, but it looks like you're going to burn that bridge once again. You know, if that's what you want to do, man, do the damn thing. But then, you know, the allegations that, you know, his mother was sacrificed. I don't know if he's saying he sacrificed her. Also saying Bill Cosby's son, Enos, Michael Jordan's dad, said Dr. Dre's son, saying they were all sacrificed. I don't have a problem with you saying those type of things. You just have to bring evidence to say that that's what it was. Is it a possibility does crazy stuff happen within, you know, the industry and politics and stuff like that? Yeah. But we have to be mindful. We have to bring information. We have to bring stuff that supports our claims. Because if we don't have nothing to support it, man, that's all they are, just wild claims that we're just pulling out of our ass. and you make it hard, live in this day and age where conspiracy theory, the word conspiracy theory has a negative connotation, even though it's not, what I'm saying? It's just a theory about, a party of two or more people conspiring against another party or something like that. So that could be anything. Hell, some two people sit up there cheat, two people having a relationship, having an affair behind another person's back during their marriage, that's conspiring, right? You know what I'm saying? So, and it's crazy because a lot of the stuff that gets, considered as conspiracy theories or, gets that label of being some cuckoo type of idea, a lot of that shit has come true, especially within the past 2 years. But it's imperative that we have the information that supports our claims. And this stuff, man, it just, like I said, I'm not saying that it couldn't be true or anything like that, but it's out of left field. And like I say about Kanye, it's always something new. He goes through so many different topics and stuff like that that it's hard to follow him. It's hard to follow him. He's spouting just out random stuff and calling out random people, going on these Twitter rants and stuff like that. It's become more comical than anything. So he's got to make sure that, being responsible with the information that we're putting out. But he has every right to do what he wants to do. Just know that, like the Alex Jones situation, you got to be careful. Now, he didn't say, he wasn't detailed on who did what or who sacrificed who or anything like that. But like the Alex Jones situation, you got to be careful on making claims on a particular person, whereas Alex Jones was saying, people are actors and being paid off to do, certain things, that's slander on their names if you can't prove those type of things, but like I said, Kanye played it safe. He didn't say nobody particular. Now, if he said somebody particular did something, then shit, that could open him up to a whole slander case and he'll be losing even more money. But the dude's man, wild. The dude is wild. As far as him coming at Farrakhan, like I said, I have to see exactly what it is that he had a problem with what Farrakhan said, because from everything I saw from Farrakhan's speech, man, he showed nothing but love and he defended you all the way. He defended you strongly. So for Kanye to do all of this, and like I said, he's entitled, said he wants to have the conversation, that's fine, but I'd have to see what it is that he's offended by. Which is funny because he didn't have no problem within, the Piers Morgan interview and stuff like that. I thought that's what he was out here to be, basically bucking the system on, the people who take offense and being sensitive about everything, when he was using, different words, kind of retard and stuff like that. And he wanted to go out and say it and not have to be, face the consequences or anything like that, basically trying to buck the whole cancel culture trend. And so now, you're in your feelings off. I could only imagine what it is, because like I said, Farrakhan had your back on these situations. So, but man, Kanye's all over the place. No, Kanye is not the same as Kyrie. It's two different situations. Kanye is stirring up a whole lot of shit. Yes, there's a lot that he's correct about. He called out the power structure in the game and stuff like that, but Kanye's looking for the smoke. Kyrie just wanted to educate his folks. He wanted to educate, his audience and stuff like that. And Kyrie meant no harm. He meant no he wasn't trying to ruffle anybody's feathers. Kanye's trying to ruffle somebody's feathers, whether wrong or right. I'm not saying he's wrong or anything like that, but he's trying to ruffle feathers. That's not what Kyrie's intentions were. And Kyrie's just catching a extremely bad break, man. They're doing him wrong, basically trying to buck break him right now, man, which I hope the Nets, man, fuck that franchise, fuck Sean Marks, Joe Tsai, all of those hypocrites, man, and I hope that franchise falls to shit. But as far as Kanye West, like I said, he's all over the place, man. It's hard for people to follow what he's got going on because it's just more, more controversy, more news, you know what I'm saying? More hot takes from Kanye. And then, like I said, a lot of times he goes back to doing the same stuff, goes back to the same people that he's criticized and asking them for help and just all type of stuff. It's an ongoing saga with Kanye. And this just adds on to it. Like I said, what are you implying with your mother? Are you implying that you sacrificed her? Did you, or did somebody else do it? Like I said, I'm not saying that it can't be true, but please provide information and be intelligent about the way that we put this information out. And if you're going to go ahead and make claims like that, go all the way with it and provide the proof. If not, then shut up, because it just makes you look like a crackpot. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe. It's the Grid Culture. I'll be back with more.